What's going on? How we doing? As usual, I forget to close that fucking thing, but I don't even give a shit at this point. It's whatever. Yeah, everything should be good. Everything should be a-okay right now. How we doing today, everybody? We doing okay? I hope we're doing okay. If not, I'm gonna be very angry. Okay, if you're not doing okay, I'm gonna be mad at you. So Friday, it is kind of, sort of, I guess, the end of week 2. Technically, that would be tomorrow, but you know what I'm trying to get at, right? And man, Fishtank has been crazy. Fishtank has been very, very crazy. I've been enjoying it, obviously, because I've been a huge part of it. Some things have happened, right? Don't worry, we're gonna talk about those things. All right, I will address some of the controversy. All right, of course. But yeah, and then we'll go ahead. We'll do our little watch party thing. What's going on? Oh, excuse me. Jeez, what's going on? Combi Chan says, thanks in advance for hosting, Scott. Looking forward to hear your thoughts, especially from a talent acquisition standpoint of learning how to read and evaluate others. That's interesting because here's the thing, right? I try to keep it to myself, my thoughts about other people, right? But I do believe I'm actually really good at reading people, right? Now, the reason why I try to keep that to myself is because, for one thing, you can always be wrong. People think they can read me. People think they know my intentions and things like that. And they tend to think that I'm a very intense person and things like that. And yeah, I can see where that comes from, and it's not entirely unfair. But I'm not nearly as intense, and I'm not nearly as serious as people think I am. It's just that I'm a little bit reserved. In addition to that, I also look angry all the time, right? So knowing that, even though I do feel that I'm good at judging people, meaning judging people's intentions and who they are as a person, I try to keep that to myself. But maybe we'll talk a little bit about that as time goes on today. What's going on? Nip, Game Guy, and YY Musta, fucking Jorge, Jason, Vic, I can't even pronounce your name, NXT, Dom, Kryle, Vic, oh man, Juicehead, and Silly Goose. How we doing? I'm gonna read a couple of these. All right, man, we're getting to the point, right? Now don't get me wrong. I don't expect everybody to stick around after Fish Tank ends, right? I mean, last week I had the most successful stream of my e-boy career, right? I had the most successful stream of my e-boy career thus far last week, and then Fallout Sunday was not quite as successful, but that's okay. We are getting to a point though where I'm not going to be able to say hello to each and every person in the chat, which makes me feel bad. Makes me feel kind of bad, but it is what it is. Vic says, I'm gonna click the like button to help you out. To help you help your daughter. Thank you, Vic. Thank you. And thank you, whoever it was, Jorge. Thank you. Thank you very much for also telling people to like the stream. Yes, I would appreciate it if you guys would like the stream. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, I bought that off her. Or I was supposed to buy it off her anyway. Jeez. If this chair doesn't stop squeaking, I don't know what the deal is. Like, it squeaks a little bit, right? But it typically doesn't squeak as much as it is. So if it doesn't stop soon, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna switch it out. All right, we're gonna call in the second string. But yeah. I ended up buying that off Josie season 1. I actually was planning on stealing it as a way to mess with her. Oh, and thank you NXT Dom as well as Game Guy for subscribing. I didn't have these in, so I couldn't hear. But excuse me. I was gonna steal it, but I ran it by Sam on the tank. You can see this conversation if you look at the archives. And he was like, nah, you probably shouldn't steal it. And that was probably a good idea because the Josie cells were kind of ravenous, rivaled only, in fact, beaten only by the Letty cells. I forget the names of the teams and stuff like that, but whatever. I'm going to read a few more of these, and then we'll go ahead. We'll talk about the things that happened this week, and then we will go ahead and we'll jump onto the watch party. So, how's it going, Sensei Scott? Can't wait to see you on Fish Tank again. Yeah, me either. I can't I can't wait to be on there either. Who knows? Maybe I'll show up tonight. Right now, we'll be watching, and you'll see me walk on the screen. Look at that framed masterpiece in the yeah. Oh, huh, interesting. Why do I feel like you can see more of it too? I feel like you couldn't see the entirety of the cross for a while, but I don't know. I did mess with my camera a little bit, so maybe you can see a wider wider angle. You got my full support, Sensei. Thank you very much, NXT. I'll be here. Give me some advice on my last message. Where's your last message? Sensei Scott, I smelled a table tonight. Do I need to cut these friends off and just move on? Yeah. Yeah, no. Look, at the end of the day, your friends didn't take you and smash your head down on the table with a straw in your nose, right? Um, you are the one who decided you were going to do it. Peer pressure is bullshit. At the end of the day, you can always just be like, nah, I ain't doing that, and leave if they keep fucking around, right? But if somebody nowadays pulled out coke around me, I'd just immediately be like, yo, I don't want to be around this guy. I'm not saying I'd flip out and dip immediately. I'd just be like, oh, that's fucking cocaine. Thank you, Papa Shan. Thank you very much for the sub. But I wouldn't sit there and be like, oh, you shouldn't be doing cocaine, blah, 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 blah. Maybe if it's someone who, oh man, thank you, whoever just subscribed. I can't see in there. For some reason it's not showing me who just, oh, it's Amato. Okay, thank you. But yeah, bottom line, like, you were the one who decided you were gonna do it. Those friends, though, if they're sitting there offering you drugs and shit like that, you probably should just get rid of them, you know? But you can't discount the fact that at the end of the day, you were the one who decided you were gonna do whatever it is they offered you, right? Especially nowadays, like, fent is in everything. Fentanyl is in fucking everything, dude. It's crazy. You know, you can't get anything that doesn't have fentanyl in it. You know, it's wild, bro. You know, and it, isn't that what killed Mac Miller? Now that I think of it, I'm not like some Mac Miller super fan or anything like that. I always kind of felt like he was like Asher Roth, like he was for like annoying suburban kids. If I'm just being honest here, all right, I'm probably losing. I'm losing subscribers, bro, because I'm not a big Mac Miller fan, right? But like, if I remember correctly, he got coke or something like that that had fentanyl in it, right? And that's Mac Miller. You think your source is going to be better than Mac Miller's source? No, it's not. You know, it's actually something Sylvia was talking about earlier on our Instagram. Is get test strips if you're into drugs and shit like that. You shouldn't be. You should stop that shit immediately. But it's better to be a live druggie that could do something about the problem than a dead one. You know, if that makes sense. Oh, excuse me. I have a body double that streams for you. Yes, sir. Housebomb. Yo, Scott, we love you from Housebomb. Rep your shirt, Josie and Bexar. Oh yeah. No, I was wearing it earlier. Not earlier today. I was wearing it yesterday. So it's dirty. But I'll if I can get it on in the tank in some way, shape, or form, I will. If not, then I'll wear it for one of these in the future. Yeah, he died of fent and coke. Exactly. Yes. Just try not to do drugs. Easier said than done, though. No, it's not. No, you just don't do them. You know, like here's the thing, right? There's this weird abstinence, right? For some reason, abstinence is like a bad thing in people's minds, right? And we are gonna get started in a second, okay? But for some reason, people think abstinence is just like completely and totally like you're just incapable of it. And I don't just mean with sex, because that's usually where you hear the word abstinence in. I'm talking about like drugs and alcohol and shit like that. And I had an issue when I was smoking weed. I could not stop smoking weed, right? But eventually I just had to be like, nah, I'm not doing it anymore. And when I did that, that was that, right? But really, at the end of the day, I think a lot of people just want to feel like they're powerless so that they have a reason to keep on doing whatever bullshit they're doing. And this is something that I talked about with, in spirit, I talked about it with Summer, right? In the stream last week. The stream I did last week with Summer, I talked about how people would rather stew in their negativity, stew in their loneliness and their sadness and their anger, because at least it's comfortable, right? At least they don't have to put in work, and at least they don't have to do anything that's kind of unfamiliar to them and things like that. And that's kind of what happens with people who do drugs. I'm not saying like it's a one-to-one comparison type of thing, but you have a lot of people who they should just say no. Like, just say no works. Thank you, Alpha Bravo Father, for the sub. But just say no works at the end of the day, right? Now, if you're like 6 months into a heroin addiction, right? If you're I'm giving time frames like I know anything like that. But if you're deep into a heroin addiction, if you're mainlining heroin, right? Obviously, just say no doesn't work. You're physically addicted to heroin, and you need to get help for that. You need to get treatment for that. But the idea that I can't say no to drugs before I start popping pills and then moving on to a heroin addiction is like crazy. But you legit have people out there who kind of think like that. They think and they act like that. They're like, just say no doesn't work. People like to have sex, dude. People like to smoke weed, dude. People like to drink, dude. You can't just tell people to say no. And it's like, fucking says who, shithead? I'm saying it, right? And I had to get knocked down a few times before I got back up, and I realized that, right? Because I wanted to stew in my negativity. I wanted to stew in what was familiar to me, which was poverty. And I'm not a rich man at all now, but like where I was back then is a lot different to where I am now. And I'm fucking sitting here and I'm making it worse for myself because really it was just more comfortable, right? If that makes sense. I didn't expect to be talking about drugs, so it's a little bit weird, like what I'm trying to say and how I'm trying to say it. So I apologize if I'm kind of here, there, and everywhere, right? But it is what it is. Kind of fucked up. You tried to kill Brian with those lethal strikes to the solar plexus. Yeah, but they didn't work. Brian, what's his name? Jimmy taught them to me, and they didn't work. I must not have been doing them the right way or something like that. I'm gonna have to, when I go back into the tank, I'm gonna have to talk to him about that and see what can be done. What can be done to improve upon that. Muntman says he's 6 months into a Scott Sullivan MMA addiction. Now that's an addiction you can keep for the rest of your life, sir. People like to feel sorry for themselves and use it as a crutch instead of holding themselves accountable for and bettering themselves. Yes, 1,000%. Cutting back on both slowly right now. Good for you, man. Really good for you. Excuse me. As Toothpaste Casserole says, what was I gonna say? Stay strong, man. Yeah, that's what Toothpaste Casserole said, not me. Dubes with the 199. I didn't do that bump. James did. Okay. Well, as long as you're clean. Sorry, I was just checking something. I'm trying to get my bearings here. I'm trying to get my bearings. All right. I'm trying to bear myself here. I'm trying to go bear. Did you watch the JC interview yesterday? Apparently she clowned on Cole quite a bit. Ah, man, that sucks. No, I didn't watch that. I did watch the Q&A with Cole the night he left the tank. I had no idea he was in Boston. Bug him. I would have hunted him down. We would have fought. No, jokes aside. Yeah, I watched that. I really don't have much to say about it. It just kind of is what it is. We are gonna talk about Cole in a minute though. Is Jimmy being treated unfairly? He does seem to have some kind of mental defect. He doesn't have a mental defect. He just fucking, he just doesn't have good self control. I'm just being honest, right? A lot of the time it comes down to whether or not you were taught self control. There's a reason why generations past did not have the same mental issues that we did. Doesn't mean mental issues never existed, right? It just means okay, there's the I keep forgetting to fix that notification, dude. I could stream for 1,000 years and I will never fix it so that there's no delay on the notifications. But oh, all right. I don't mean to be an asshole, but I'm probably gonna do the um hmm. All right, if I can in a second, I will because I don't want the subscription thing popping up every time. So I apologize if you're gonna subscribe to me. I really appreciate it, but I don't want that popping off every 3 to 5 minutes. Um, yeah, but no, I think Jimmy just lacks self control. I don't think he ever had anybody to teach him self control. And as much as I hate the way boomers are, the way they're like, oh, back in my day, we would have got hit if we talked like that. I hate how much boomers are like that, but there is a kernel of truth in that. They were taught self-control in a way that we are not today. And one place you can see this in, right? Compare celebrities from today to celebrities from back then, right? I'm talking like 60s, 70s, 80s, or even like before that, right? Just the aura, and I know like who gives a fuck about celebrities, right? But I'm just making a point here. The aura that celebrities from the past give off compared to celebrities from now is completely and totally different. There is a class, there is an elegance, there is a grace that they have that you see it and you're almost like, wow, like I really, really like that guy. He seems like the type of guy I would love to be around. You don't have that today. It's different, right? And I don't know why, but like I do believe that's a byproduct, a symptom of the differences in how we raise people and how we teach people to be and things like that, if that makes sense. Um, and I just think that I just think that thank you React Simply for the subscription. I'm gonna see if I can fix that now. Again, I apologize, guys, for having to shut this off, but um, okay, all right, we should be good now. All right, now we'll go ahead. We'll get into it. All right, it's been like 20 minutes. That's longer than I even wanted to take on the intro, but it is what it is. The thing is, I do this because I want to talk to the chat mostly, right? That's why I do these live streams. I love trying to keep up with the chat and talk about things that they give me and stuff like that. But sometimes I get a little too into it, right? But all right, so first order of business. There he is. There he is, Cole. All right. I should be able to hear that, I believe. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna listen to what he has to say, okay? And then I'm gonna give you my thoughts on it.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe willingly. I like being the center of attention. Sometimes it sucks. But they won't do weightlifting anymore because we were supposed to do weightlifting because I'll just smoke everyone and it won't be funny, right? It's funny whenever I fuck up on the martial arts because like, oh, weightlifting it's one move, right? One move. That's so fun. Oh yeah, and I do make sounds during sex. I don't like being put on the spot like that. Like the
Forgot about that part.
redhead guy with the pot belly is like telling me I shouldn't be mean. Sensei Scott. I'm not saying Sensei. I'll just say Scott. Scott is like, oh, do this, do that, blah 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 blah. Oh, sex noises, ha 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 ha. It's like, okay, it's whatever.
Okay, So here's the thing, right? I'm not mad at Cole for saying what he said. Okay. Yes, I'm a hefty boy. I'm a hefty young lad. I like to eat. Like legit, that's my problem. I work out a lot, but I like to eat. And that's why I'm not pudgy as hell. I have a pot belly because on top of eating, I work out a lot. Right? Even my job, right? It's physical labor. It's demanding labor, right? And like it's demanding labor that almost makes it a little bit hard to lose weight because even when I do diet, it's less that I'm losing weight and more that I'm just replacing fat with muscle. Like I've noticed that when I went on a diet semi recently, right? I started fasting for basically half the day, sometimes, well, no, not 3/4 of the day. A little bit over half the day, I started fasting and my body was changing. But the thing is, I was just putting muscle on. That's it, right? I had a weird, like my abs were poking through, but I still had a pot belly. I had a pot belly with abs poking through. It was really fucking weird. I was confused, but um, I'm not mad at him for this, right? One thing I'm not a big fan of though is that he was basically catered to the entire day. And yeah, he had to fight Jimmy. Okay. We did body shots. Maybe Cole's never been in a fight before. And because of that, he doesn't realize that what went down was just like kind of a joke, if we're being honest here. Um, it's stressful when you've never been in a fight before and all of a sudden you're in a fight, right? That's stressful, dude. But it's just weird to me, right? And I think at the end of the day, he was just ready to go home, and there was nothing that could have been done to keep him from going home. Now, I'm not 1,000% sure what was going on, right? There's controversy. Some people are saying he quit. Other people are saying he got kicked. I don't even give a shit about that, right? I think he was going home regardless of what happened, though, because I mean, this dude was like, he had the best day out of anybody in the tank ever, right? And even season one, excuse me, season one, they didn't get to play video games and shit like that. He got to play video games on the stream, right? Um, at the end of the best day ever, the best fish tank day ever. At the end of that, he's talking like this, and then there's the other things that he ended up saying that I'm not even gonna address. I'm not even gonna put those back into play, right? Um, I just think he was ready to go home. I have no ill will towards Cole, even with what he said about me. Um, he was probably very stressed. I'm trying my best to put myself in his shoes and things like that. I don't think everything he said was fair. And I will also say that I believe he was acting a little bit like a child, if I'm just being 100% honest. That's just how I feel about it, right? That's kind of how a child does things, right? Now, obviously, I don't really need to be called Sensei Scott or anything like that, but he's sitting there in a room alone talking to the camera, and he's like, Sensei Scott. Oh, I'm not going to call him Sensei, though, right? That's kind of his way of trying to poke and prod and be like, yeah, that's right. I ain't calling you Sensei. And it's like, well, I'm in the other room, dude, so I don't care what you call me. I don't care what you call me. Call me whatever you want, so long as when you're around me, you're not calling me any mean names, right? Um, really, it's hard for me to hate anybody, especially anybody who's a part of this show. I liked Cole. I thought he was an alright guy. I'm not disheartened by what he happened to say about me, though there are things that I do feel were unfair, and there are things that I think were coming from a standpoint of him just being ready to get the fuck out of there. Bottom line. I think that a lot of the criticisms that are levied against the producers because of whatever happened, whether he was kicked or whether he left, is kind of unfair considering some of the other things that Cole was doing, things that he was warned about. And overall, I think they just kind of looked at him and it was kind of a John situation because John was at a point where he didn't say it out loud, but the things he was doing, the things he was saying, the way he was going about doing these things, the producers kind of understood, like, okay, I think we should probably get this guy the fuck out of here because I think he's ready to blow. I think he's just ready to go. I think this is kind of the same situation, if I'm just being honest here. Cole at that point was the most popular. I'm sure they didn't exactly love the idea that they had to get rid of him or anything like that, but they probably felt like they had to do so. Um, I don't know though. You know, it just is what it is. I saw a lot of weird stuff, mostly on the Reddit. I do browse the Reddit from time to time. I've noticed that there's a lot of haters on the Reddit, and you know, hey, like everybody's got to have a club. Everybody's got to have a place to hang out. And if you're gonna hate watch and you want to hang out somewhere, and it just happens to be the Reddit, then fine, go ahead. But I just think it was a bad situation. I think it was a bad situation that was only going to get worse. And regardless of whoever made the decision that Cole was going to leave, whether it was Cole or if it was the producers, at the end of the day, I think it was for the best, right? I hope Cole is all right. I hope he does his thing. You know, I really, I hope. There's a mouse in my room, dude. There's a mouse in my room. I just saw him. I just saw him out of the corner of my eye run. I got fucking traps down and shit like that. We moved into this place and it had a fucking mouse problem, dude. It is the worst, bro. It is so annoying. So fucking annoying. But whatever. What can you do? I'm not afraid of mice or anything. If it was up to me, I'd catch them and keep them as pets. But you know, my wife is not a fan of them. Not a fan of them. Anyway, what was I saying? Shit. That completely, that blasted my train of thought. Oh yeah, I was saying, look, I wish nothing but the best for Cole. He said he works construction for his parents' business. He says he doesn't really like it that much. I hope he can get out of it one way or another. I hope he can do what he wants to do with his life. And I hope, I hope he's successful doing so. If that means he becomes a big time streamer, right? Then hey, all right, good for him. We'll see what ends up happening. Brian is a mouse. Yeah, I have a Brian in my room right now. Beat me up, Scotty. What's going on, Dega? It's a rat from Rat King Brian, one of his spies. That's what it is. He's trying to see if he can get any recon. He's trying to see if he can find some info on what I'm gonna put them through next. Yeah, it really. Oh, Doobs with the 199. Thank you very much, man. Do you want to borrow my cat? I hate him, dude. I would love to have a cat, but unfortunately, we have a dog. And actually, my dog is very good with other animals. There was a cat that came up to my house once, right? It came up to my place, and it was just hanging out like outside our door, and we were like, "All right, you want to come in? Yeah, yeah. Would you like to come in? Would you like to come in there?" And I was really, really. I mean, we weren't going to be able to keep him regardless, right? But we were kind of sort of hoping that we would be able to keep him for a few days just because we love cats that much. And my dog was actually really, really cool to the cat, but the cat absolutely hated the dog, right? It was funny. Anyway, I have both. They are mad violent. Yeah, you gotta socialize them very early if you want them to be able to, if you want them to be used to that stuff. It sucks that Cole left before he could box Brian. Yeah, that would be pretty great. If they could have boxed each other. Huh. Wait, is there another one? Was there another one that I was not aware of? Huh, that's weird. Anyway. Well, thank you again, Dupes, for the 199. Yeah, that would have been nice, you know? And the thing is, like, we were going easy on Cole. It's just that I think he is a very particular kind of person. And I think because he is very particular, that makes it hard for him to have friends, right? He's probably a very picky person. And I don't just mean with people. I mean with situations, with other stuff like that, right? I understand, right? He knew a little bit about season 1. He knew about the meme with John getting bopped in the head by Sam when he was throwing kicks and shit like that. I get it, fine. He wasn't a big fan of it. Okay, whatever, right? But we did go pretty easy on him. I didn't kill them with conditioning or anything like that. The body shot sparring wasn't that hard. Jimmy was hitting me with the same shit he was hitting Cole with, and I wasn't trying, like, I was defending the punches, don't get me wrong, but I wasn't trying nearly as hard as Cole was to defend those punches. And sure enough, like, when Jimmy did hit me, the rare occasions that it did happen, it didn't really hurt that bad. So it's kind of a situation where it's like, dude, I think you kind of got inside your own head. I think you let your pickiness kind of ruin the situation for you, and you took some things the wrong way, and because of that, you decided to reject people who were trying to be friendly with you. I understand. I'm the same way to a degree, except I'm not so angry about it. Sometimes me, because I get inside my own head about certain things, because I'm used to people being off-put by me. I'm used to people being put off by me, right? So if there's a situation where, like, I don't need to give you examples and things like that, but, like, the bottom line is sometimes I get in my own head about things and then I end up missing something that would have been, like, good for me, right? Here's an example. Nick Rochefort. I never expected in a million years Nick Rochefort would want to try to have a conversation with me, right? I knew he probably had some vague idea about who I was, right? Sam's boxing coach, and sometimes I'm involved with certain things that Sam and the crew invite me to, but I didn't think he'd be like, oh yeah, dude, what's up? How are you? Oh, let's have a conversation, blah, blah, blah. I didn't think he'd be like that. So because of that, when he tried to have a conversation with me, I made an ass of myself because I was like, oh, shit, this is Nick Rochefort, and he wants to talk to me. Whoa, dude. Right? And because of that, I think for a little while, and I don't know, it still might even be the case, Nick Rochefort probably thought I was a bit of a fucking weirdo, right? When it comes down to it. What was I going to say? Well, like, that's just an example of how I sometimes get inside my own head and I end up doing something weird because of it. And I think it's kind of what happened with Cole, but that is what it is. Scott, fighting record, 1,000,000. No, I'm 1-2 MMA. And I am 0-2 kickboxing. Though the kickboxing's interesting because fucking, if you look up the one kickboxing match, don't worry, we're gonna go back. If you look up the one kickboxing match, there's one kickboxing match. If you look up the one kickboxing match of mine on the internet, you'll see that I was beating the shit out of the guy, and then I ended up hurting my fucking ankle. Not my ankle. What the fuck? Why did I say ankle? I mean, knee, ankle, it's all a joint in your leg, right? But I ended up hurting my knee. And that just is what it is. But yeah, so that's my fighting record. That's my fighting record. I do want to continue fighting. It's just I'm approaching it from a different standpoint, or a different what? A different outlook. I have a different outlook on fighting than I used to, so I'm not in some kind of rush to try and fight. In addition to that, I'm trying to lose weight, but like I said, the weight loss is not happening in the way that I would like for it to happen. So I might have to fight at a heavier weight, even though I really don't want to have to do that. But anyway, what's going on, Sid? How you doing, man? Any chance you'll get them to do live rolls could be fun, although Jimmy will probably ruin it. Yeah, no, if I can get them to roll together, I will. But here we are, the big moment, the big moment. All right, so first off, not happy about this one bit. Not happy about this. All right, and then I'm also going to. Oh, okay. I have this thing purposefully like pulled up big that way it's zoomed into certain things. So we all know what happened here. Hot dog eating contest, bunch of vomit. We have Jim Jam right here, and we have Taylor. Yeah, Taylor was her name, right? I believe it was Taylor. She's supposed to be like the summer replacement, to my understanding. I haven't really watched too much of her. I've popped in a couple of times over the last day or two. I've been busy with a bunch of stuff. But we're going to go ahead. We're going to look. We're gonna look.
Are you gonna do your fucking work or grab you by the fucking hair and throw you down the fucking hallway? You think I care about prison, bitch?
You should have been.
Yeah. Fight me!
No. You're a coward, man.
Here we have Simp G, Simp Shinji.
Fucking everything. Fucking warned you all about pussy flying.
You've been Team Captain then.
Shut up. I told you this would end. Are you gonna
All right, so we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna look at the. All right. We ready? We ready?
throw you down the fucking hallway? You think I care about prison, bitch?
You should have been.
Yeah. Fight me!
No.
Just the way he throws, you just see him like. He goes back, and then he just lunges forward. Just absolutely no ability to disguise his movements and things like that. So you just see them coming from a mile away. It's hilarious to me. But look, obviously I don't condone what just happened. I don't think that's okay at all. What I will say, and I'm not trying to defend Jimmy here. I'm like really, I don't think what Jimmy did was cool at all. I don't like what he did. But I don't think Jimmy was actually legitimately going to or even trying to hurt her. And he's the type of person where when he gets angry, his bark is worse than his bite. And in order to try and get you to be afraid of the bark, he will back that up with some kind of physical assault, because technically that is assault. What's it called? Maybe not. But to back that up, right, with some kind of like threatening motion or aggression or something like that, he does that in order to try and get you to take his bark seriously, right? I think that's really what it is. And because of this, he wasn't actually really going to try and hurt her. He just wanted to see her flinch or something like that, right? Now, Taylor was sitting here kind of throwing hot dog shit at her. And this is kind of a girl thing, if I'm being honest with you, right? Like, Taylor is not 1,000% innocent here. I don't like what happened to her. I don't think what happened should have happened. But she's the one who started throwing hot dog buns at him and shit like that. To sit here and act like Taylor's a victim in this, no. I think this is a situation where two clowns decided to go to a circus together. Right, if that makes sense, what I'm trying to say. I'm a girl, and there's a bunch of guys in this room, and we're also on video. So if this guy hits me, he's probably gonna get his ass beat. So he's not gonna hit me, right? That's one of the annoying things about women, right? Is that they understand guys want to simp for them, and they understand that guys don't just naturally want to get violent with them and things like that, right? And instead of understanding that and being like, okay, I should probably respect this dude right here. I should have a basic respect for him as a man, and that includes when he's angry. Maybe I shouldn't cross the line and things like that. Instead of thinking that way, they do things like that where they start throwing hot dog buns at somebody who is clearly very fucking angry, right? And it's just one of those things where it makes me not like Taylor. Now, like I said, what Jimmy did is not okay. The reason I'm not completely and totally talking about that right this second is because not only do I think it's obvious, but I also think that everybody has already said, like, no, that's fucked up. How could he do that? Right? And I agree. That's fucked up. How could he do that? The dude needs to have better control over his anger. And I like that they made him sign a restraining order. I like that they have a restraining order now where he has to stay 10 or more feet away from all the women in the tank at all times. That is absolutely hilarious. And I would love for them to do like a challenge where like it's like a trans challenge or something like that, where all the guys have to be trans for a day except for Jimmy. So now it's a tank full of women, right? And then Jimmy. So Jimmy just has to absolutely positively stay the hell away from everybody in the tank for a day. That would be pretty funny in my opinion. But look, like this was a screwed up thing. I don't think anyone is innocent necessarily. And yeah, I mean, I was surprised they didn't bother to kick Jimmy off, but it's probably because, again, it's not like he actually did hit her. He just kind of got amped and then got in her face, right? Also, probably the fact that Sam's standing right there and he's watching her try and provoke him by throwing the hot dog bun. So he's like, okay, she's not innocent here. She's not a complete victim here. Jimmy went too far, but she was pushing him over that line in the first place. And I mean, hey, they were able to squash the beef from the sound of it, or at least not, if not squash the beef, they were at the very least able to sort of, what were they able to do? They were able to come to an understanding where they're not gonna fuck with each other. So hey, good for them, right? Now, with that said, I'll go ahead. I'll read a little bit more of the chat. Oh yeah, I remember. Okay, yeah. I had this all blown up and stuff like that specifically because I can't show you guys the chat in the Fishtank, in the Fishtank site. So there's that. If Fishtank themselves is saying Taylor is trans, I'm going to believe that Taylor is trans, plus the deep voice and baggy clothing. I have not actually heard Taylor's name yet, so I have no clue. Taylor's name. I have not heard Taylor's voice yet, so I actually have no clue. So when we jump into that in a second, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna see. She really doesn't look like it on her. Oh, you guys are just arguing about whether or not she's trans. Okay, I mean, you guys can have that. That's fine by me. Taylor assaulted Jimmy, and Jimmy didn't do anything. To be honest, yeah, I mean, it's like I said. I think Jimmy is more bark than bite at the end of the day, right? Jimmy is more bark than bite. He was very careful not to throw that chair for real. The chair that got Megan to like quit. I remember I like Megan, not to talk smack about her, but I remember going in there that day, sitting down with her when the day where she was like, I think I want to leave, and I was like, hey, what's wrong? And she's like, oh, Jimmy threw a chair at me. What I envisioned was Jimmy picked up a folding chair and threw it across the room, either at her or at the very least, like in her general direction, in a like a threatening way, if that makes sense, right? In a way that was like legitimate. That's kind of sort of what I figured was going on. But oh boy, I left the oven on. My wife is texting me asking me if I'm still using the oven. Whoopsies. What was I gonna say? We're gonna get to the stream after this, but basically, like, Megan told me that Jimmy threw a chair at her, and then later that night when I got home and I got to see the footage, he didn't throw a chair at her. He just kind of like grabbed a chair, didn't even pick it up off the ground. He just like grabbed the chair and like viciously tipped it, and it rolled like 5 to 8 feet. That's kind of what happened, right? I don't think Jimmy is a physically violent person, though he is conceptually violent, if that makes sense. Meaning, as I said, he'll get angry, he'll scream, and he might throw something, he might lunge at you, but it's more so that he just wants you to respect his anger than it is him actually being like, I'm gonna hurt you, right? But anyway, let's go ahead. Yeah, he pushed it sideways. That's pretty much what happened, right? And when I saw that, I was like, yo, what the hell is, like, what was Meg talking about, dude? Again, I think that's a situation where she was just sort of ready. I think she was just ready to go. And because of that, she was like, fine. Like, or not, fine. She was like, oh, Jimmy threw a chair at me, right? Jimmy cracked corn. Fishtank Live. Uh-oh. I forgot that I had Sullivan MMA up there. Whoopsies. Ah, dude, that's fucking annoying, bro. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Oh, I leveled up, boys. I'll get that daily login bonus as well. Alright, so, the bunk. Uh-oh, what's going on here? Oh, man. Are we missing something right now?
She had the moment to talk and give the rest of her stand-up. She'd be like, oh, talking about how she didn't have time to talk.
Oh, she's laughing, not crying.
Yeah. To be fair, stand-up is hard, though.
Oh, yeah. But it's like, regurgitated.
True. What are you up to right now?
I think I'm gonna go start beef.
With who?
Jimmy.
Why?
He's being a bad teammate.
Was he?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was being basically the worst possible teammate, actually.
Yeah,
I'm noticing these two.
All right.
I'm noticing these two are spending a little bit more time
What
together.
are you smoking on these days?
Gas station. Gas station reds and blues.
Women don't wear makeup for men, and TJ not finna whoop this gentleman ass for a girl.
Are you doing it now?
He doing it for himself.
Yeah.
Somebody sent me $1. Thank you for that. I don't see it on here, so I'm like trying to figure out like what the hell is going on. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you left me a thing with some stuff. I don't know if you left me a note with it or not. But if you did, then I apologize. I can't see it.
Yeah, I'm now. I turned my walkie off because Trish gave me advice to do it, and I.
Oh man.
Yeah, do you want to run a poll and see if people want to see TJ? I'll come down actually. I'm coming to the
Tay
next
and
one.
Tay put TJ's hair in a Viking braid so he can access that Aryan blood in battle. TJ gonna smoke the Jimmy pack. TJ is in your
One, upper hallway. Okay. Let's go back. Ah man, there's a little bit of lag. I've noticed that the site needs to get like warmed up almost. I'm wondering where Gold Striker is though. I want to follow Gold Striker. Wherever Gold Striker is, the oh, Jet? Is Jet in there? No, that's Nifty. I want to get my bearings here for a second. I think TJ has the ability to stand up against Brian. Brian is not an actor, has the eye of the tiger. Don't like his presented character, but will likely win unless a Vance slip happens. What makes you think Brian's gonna win? What makes you think Brian won't get like fucked up by some weird like thing? You know, not all these are gonna be physical challenges. A lot of them are gonna be mental as well. TJ doing this because he loves Taylor, who's a lesbian, because he got a kiss she was forced into. Is she really a lesbian? That's news to me. Ah, the attic. The attic. When I toured the house, this was not like that. I swear I swear this was not here when I toured the house, and I toured the house like a day or two before it started up.
I'm gonna have to stand up for this.
Brian's experience with football, I know he's had his share of hazing and adversity. It's football, it's not a fraternity. Is she like, are they putting on makeup or something? She's probably bi. Yeah, I could picture that about what's her face, Taylor. There's Taylor and Taylor now. So that's gonna be confusing.
Cool.
And they both look like they could like girls. One stop, one shots. Yo, Sensei, I have a friend who says they're setting up Brian to be the hero. I don't get it because I can't stand Brian. What do you think, Sensei Scott? I don't think so. I think wherever the die lands is where it's gonna be, right? I think the die is cast. Okay, alia jacta est. And wherever it ends up landing is what we're gonna end up with, right? I don't think the crew is pulling strings in that way. You guys might not believe it because there may be some implicit bias on your end. Okay, you might need to go to sensitivity training, but I don't think they're setting anyone up to be anything. If anything, they set people up to be funny. They set people up to be fun. And if you decide if you decide because Shinji was told like to do some Japanese shit, I don't know, right? If you decide Shinji is like your hero now because he did something funny because the crew was like, hey, you're gonna teach them Japanese, teach them some swear words, then all right, cool, you know. Dude, if I walk in next time and TJ's not wearing a shirt, I'm gonna twist his nipple. I keep forgetting Nifty is here. Every time I see her, I'm like, what the fuck is that? Shinji winning this. I hope so. As you can see, oh, you can't see. I've endorsed Shinji. Hold on, what's she fucking got there? What has she got there? Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, we got a cigarette delivery to Taylor. Dude, being in that house makes me want to smoke cigs, dude. Like, genuinely, I want to smoke cigarettes. What has she got in her... It looked like she was hiding something in her sock. I'm gonna... If I get a chance to, like, walk around the house, I'm gonna reach behind there and I'm gonna see what there was. Hold on. She keeps fucking around in a way that I don't want to look away from. We'll keep on watching for a second. It really seems like she's trying to hide something here. I'm just a full-blown Brian hater. Yeah, a lot of people are. Hey, Sensei, can you sit Jimmy down and give him a lesson on mental health and its role in karate and other forms of fighting? Sure, I will.
Hey, Treats, can we get some more memes up in this place? Can we get some more memes? Give me some more memes, please.
Have I met Nifty yet? Yeah, I did, briefly. When, the day Cole ended up, leaving, right? I go down after, and there's this chick sitting down there, and I don't recognize her, but, you know, sometimes I show up there, and there's just people there that I don't know. And, I was just like, oh, this must be, like, a friend of one of the, you know, this must be a friend of Jet's or Ben's or, who knows, even Josie's. And, turns out, no, it wasn't. Right? And I had no idea. I sat there, I had a short conversation with this girl, and then I left, and then I get home and I check Fishtank, and I'm like, oh shit, there she is.
If I tell you where my chips are, you won't steal them, right?
No,
You swear?
You hear that?
I swear to you.
Okay.
We have 109 viewers, chat. Isn't her underwear and toiletry bag hidden back there? Yeah, I would assume so. Which is like a bad place to hide something. If I was going to hide something, I'd pull the couch out when nobody else is in here. I mean, it's kind of hard to hide anything here, right? If we're being honest. But, like, if I was going to hide something knowing that the TTS could potentially blow up my spot, I'd wait till nobody's in here, I'd pull the couch out and, you know, slip it behind or something like that. Either that or the bedroom 2 hole, right? Everybody's there. The bedroom 2 hole, maybe I'll, like, you know, stick something in there. How is the property holding up post-storm? No more basement flooding? Yeah, I mean, it's all good. Ah. Oh yeah, what's the black dude's name? Excuse me, I still don't know the black dude's name.
My family eats them all the time. Oh shit, yeah, damn. That's why I was like half believing it could have been, because I know they.
Wait, when did she get down here?
Yeah, they sell them at my Walmart. Oh my god. They sell beef tongue in Texas at HEB. Yeah, I've seen those too.
Dude, beef tongue is pretty good. Lengua is really good. If you go to a Mexican restaurant and they have lengua, definitely try it. It's good. Be adventurous. Be adventurous. Okay? Oh, his name is Dwayne? Okay. Or Dunye, Dane, Kanye. I'm gonna ask him his name. He's gonna tell it to me. I'm gonna be like, ah, Kanye, got it. I'm also gonna destroy. I'm gonna destroy these pictures because, to my understanding, they were They were drawn by Cole. So that'll be my last fuck you to Cole for calling me pot-bellied.
What are you for?
Huh?
What are you looking
Dunye is from my city. You don't have to dox your location or anything, but if you're okay with it, what city are you from? Lengua tacos, dude. Lengua enchiladas, bro. Lengua enchiladas are so good, dude. I love the hell out of them. I can't get enough of them. They used to serve them at a Mexican restaurant near where I live, but they stopped because I guess it just wasn't popular enough. All right, Nifty.
No, I don't know.
Can I come in there?
Can I come in there? It's like, I don't know. Can you? Hello, Scott. What's going on, Monsieur Big?
Night. Good night, everybody.
My favorite ick food is pork belly. I've never had. No, wait. I think I have had pork belly. Is that what chicharrones are made out of?
I don't even know where I put that, though.
Crack rocks, 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 crack rocks.
Did you put it in the bathroom?
Dude, what the hell is TJ doing, bro? He's trying to stretch his hammies.
Someone might be in there.
LOL, he said his name was French, gay French black guy. Did you see him come in and he had to find
Put
them?
this motherfucker on ice. TJ, I'm talking some real psychotic shit. Play a 5150 style stone. Cold loco, psych it up, scrang.
Suck it up.
He said his name was French, gay French black guy. Did you see him come in and he had to find them all and they popped out with blackface and had to say ooga booga? No, I didn't catch that part. I definitely don't condone that, of course, but chances are he's Haitian. You know, if you got a black dude with like a French name, chances are he's Haitian, right? There's tons of Haitians in New England. Specifically Massachusetts. Dunye, oh yeah, from Jacksonville, Florida, dude. Yeah. Florida and Massachusetts are like little Haiti, basically. You know, he's definitely Haitian. I gotta reconnect with some of my old Haitian friends so I can have stuff to talk about with that guy. TJ is preparing for battle. He's gonna ring the beef bell. Really? Is he? Is he for real? Ah, who's got their fucking belt on the ground? Pieces of shit.
I think there's.
I really hope homeboy cleans that up.
Me too.
Who's fucking talking shit like that? Oh, it's Shinji.
In the bar. After the bar, until they had toured a dozen of them.
Yo, one thing about what's her face, Trish.
Complained.
One thing about Trish that's weird, she's got weird hands. They're like cartoon hands. You know how cartoon hands, they're like bloated and round? Like that's kind of how her hands are. It's like weird. You know?
Shook his head. You should complain. He said, we lost the hot dog.
He's reading to his replacement
after the
Summer.
second burn.
What's with everybody in stimming? Ah, site's being dumb. Or is it mine? No, my internet's fine right now. It's just...
So, Joe suggested...
He's waiting for Judge, I think. He told the judge he was about to beef with Jimmy. Oh, I can't wait to see that. I cannot wait to see that. We gotta see this. Less than 1,000 people endorsing Brian right now, by the way. Let's go ahead and see that.
I give you $1 for your piggy bank. He said...
Leaderboard. Oh, contestants. Brian, yeah, 934. Should I? Should I endorse the poor guy? Should I? Nah, fuck that.
cluster of
Why does Shinji simp so much? I don't know. It's a sickness. Our man needs help.
Where did you get all that money?
Thank you, X Dishes, for the $1.99. TJ started beef with Jim because he wants Taylor for real. Dude, that'd be hilarious.
She said,
Alright. Let's see what's going on in bedroom 3, apparently. Dude, there's like mad people in this bedroom for no reason. Oh, Nifty. Dude, Nifty. Does Nifty have her shirt off? Sure as shit, hope not. We're all going to be apologizing to the Brian buddies in a month. That'd be hilarious. Brian pulls the ultimate, reversal.
Hope you sleep good. Hopefully.
Yeah, I don't even know what's the time right now. Like,
I can go check for you.
You see how Trish is over, like, all over every fucking guy? Like, legit. Like, I'm not joking when I say she gives me eyes.
It's
like,
10 p.m. right now.
and she, like, if you notice, she laughs at everything I say when I'm doing the karate lessons and shit like that. And now she's like, oh, I'll check the time for you. Given, literally, Sam called her out on that. She's like, you're not the one. And he's like, you look at me like I'm the one. She's just that chick. They did a really good job at picking a girl who naturally is just all over fucking everyone who has a dick. It is crazy. Trisha trying to get some beefs. I would assume you mean creating beefs. Yes, home axing. Trish is home axing. Trish is a branch swinger. I agree. She's only worth 70 chips. That's hilarious, dude. She was trained to look and act that way towards guys. Unfortunately, she probably was. Met chicks like her, they look at you like a Cheshire cat, and they are literally a Cheshire cat. Agreed. Dwayne is gay, I think, though. Nah, he's probably a blurred, right? Like, he's probably just a nerd, and because of that, he's like, you know, he's got kind of that like effeminate like kind of way about him, right? You know, I'm interested to see how all the freeloaders and stuff like that. I'm interested to see how they're gonna take to karate. Is that blood? That looks like blood right there. I'm just noticing. You guys see that stain, right? It kind of looks like blood a little bit. I know it's not ketchup or something. Is that catsup? Oh. There's Brian with his belt. It's Dunye. I'll ask him when I see him. If things get physical between Jimmy and TJ, who wins? I don't know. They both have kind of a similar energy, I guess, or vibe, if you want to call it that. The thing is, Jimmy is a little bit more focused, but TJ is a little bit more spastic, right? And those could, I don't know, they both have their own little advantages. Oh, excuse me. Oh, it's puke? That's vomit right there? Oh, I had no idea, bro. That's crazy. Oh. So are those pills? Does he have his vitamins right here?
You saw how many hot dogs I ate? And it's like, I know I can't throw up because I'm out for the count if I throw up, man. Yeah. And it was just like, eat the fucking grass. Bitch, you really mean to tell me you're from South Florida and a guy getting up in your face like that's the worst thing of your life? Bitch, please. That's a terrible lie.
Which one? The short one?
Obviously, I apologize to Taylor because it was like...
I want these two to be best friends, and I want them to start calling each other the soft A. I want them to start using the soft A to refer to each other.
From who?
Oh, I thought that was a phone for a second. Sensei, the mats. Yes, I know. They did. I saw the vomit on my mats. I saw the vomit on my mats, unfortunately. Not happy about it. They're gonna get punished. Believe me, they will get punished.
Just fucking let me know which one is your
which one you like the best.
Dwayne puked there. Oh, Dwayne,
They so distinct.
D. We're gonna call him D. All right. D puked there too. I know Trish puked there. Right. I have a specific way that I'm gonna go about it. Right. Because I know what they're gonna say, and I'm gonna lead them into what I know they're gonna say, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna fuck with it.
Others that don't. I think it just really depends.
Jimmy is hard R or nothing. Exactly. He goes hard or he goes home. Cryptic, is karate tomorrow? Something's tomorrow. Something's tomorrow. You'll see. You'll see.
It's a globe.
Jimmy should get a restraining order from every BIPOC member of the show. Dude, they call him down, right? He comes back up with another piece of paper. It's the same paper, but instead of female, they crossed it out, right? They crossed out female and they put black person on the paper. That would be the best.
Out there like that, but
Trish is surprisingly...
So how long?
Trish surprisingly didn't throw up. Oh, I figured she did because I thought I saw her standing over the puke. I could have swore I thought I did. Anyway, I don't know, man.
Jimmy's a loser. Jimmy's a creep. Jimmy might touch you while you sleep.
That's great.
No, me neither. I do appreciate the fact you have a great sense of humor.
Yeah.
Because goddamn. That's very.
Some of the stuff they were say and were saying is like I could never say out loud.
I mean, let me tell you, like.
Sorry.
Man, the fucking do-gooders, the do-gooder trendies want to make it seem like everyone and their mothers clutches their pearls over bad words, but it's really very few.
What is that?
Great. What is that?
Sorry, I was just checking up on something. Plus, it's not good for me to constantly talk over the
If my homie through the speaker was right.
you know, everything.
Friends on the outside of here.
Oh shit, yeah, I heard the bell, but it didn't register with me what it was. Dude, what the hell? He's got battle makeup on.
Come on down. It's time. Yeah. Now is that Jimmy's cologne?
Oh yeah, he gave me one of them.
Let's go ahead and just put that away. We got a beef, y'all. Man, the swamp. When a dog calls out another dog, you know he means business. Question is, what business could it be, Mr. TJ? What's going on?
It's against Jimmy.
When you tell that nice television camera in the corner there,
It's against Jimmy
it's against Jimmy.
for being a bad teammate.
For being a bad teammate, y'all. Now,
He's got the fucking
step on over here.
the war makeup.
Anything you care to say in your defense, Mr. Jimmy?
I told you picked the wrong one.
White knights, sex pests, and manipulators assemble.
Sounds about right, y'all.
Sex pests.
Now, nature of a beef is, as you know, whoever is the winner get some chips or something?
Yes.
Winner get some chips or something? It's a token. It's more important that the loser stay the night in the doghouse. That's where we put bad dogs. That's where we put the bad dogs. Now, in the doghouse. Now you better, as soon as whenever one of y'all loses, as soon as you lose, you better get that.
You can see it's still
put that
fucked up.
dog collar on you.
I'm gonna kill these guys, dude.
If you need to go to the bathroom, you have to have your partner take you to the bathroom with the dog collar on. Just like we did in the swamp. Just like we did every day in the swamp. Right? Now, what we're going to do, is there a way to maneuver these two into the den without passing by any women? Let's go this way. Let's go into the den and I'll explain the nature of the beef.
All right. Probably go here.
It's beefing time.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
All right.
that's technically that's the lounge. This
You
is
go
the
ahead and lay
den.
down there. And girls, come back to where you were.
All right, now. Here
back
are
where
2
you at.
ashtrays.
Silly women folk.
Last one to finish their
Lay down
ashes
on your back now,
loses.
with your head there and your feet
Make
by
them
the
eat
fireplace.
the ashes.
All right. And actually slide a little bit more this way. Slide a little more this way. Slide a little bit more this way. And now, which is your dominant leg there, son? Your right leg? Which is your dominant leg there, my boy? The right leg? All right. We'll do it with the left leg. So, Jimmy, come on this way toward me. Scoot on over. Now, you are going to lay down on your back. And you're going to lay next to Jimmy's side. Like that. And you're going to slide down a little bit more that way. Slide down a little towards the girl there. Slide on down a little bit more.
Oh man.
Slide down. You're looking like a fish stick.
This
TJ. Now come
this
closer to
this
Jimmy,
reminds
right
me
there.
of a drill that I have to have these
Go that
guys
way,
do.
TJ.
A conditioning
A little
drill.
bit. Now, your left arms, you're gonna link your left arms like you're walking down a lane by a gazebo.
Wait,
Link your
is
left
this
arms
what
together.
is
There
he
you go.
about to?
Get them up tight. Now, this is
Oh no.
we call this swamp wrestling. This is called swamp wrestling. When we were down in the swamp, we couldn't afford no regular wrestling match. We had to do it the dirty way. The swamp way. We had to do the swamp wrestling down in the swamp there. This is how we do
So,
it.
right now they're each in a neutral position.
Now, the way the swamp wrestling works, you get 2 of them gators. You get 2 of them little gators. And what you're going to do, you're going to raise your left leg up, boys. Raise them up like that. And now, TJ, slide that way a little bit. Your whole body. Slide your whole body that way. Slide your whole body that way. Slide your whole body that way. What you're going to do, you're going to link your legs up. And the first one that can touch that tootsie to the ground, that's a big old gator that wins the wrestling. You understand?
Yeah, I understand.
So you're gonna, let's do a practice run now.
See,
No
I figured they
pressure,
were
no
gonna start
speed.
linked
Get your
arms and they were
legs
gonna
up.
have to
Go
fight
one
for top
time.
position.
Put it down, put it back down on the ground.
Okay,
No, don't link them yet, don't link them yet.
It's just put them down on the ground.
Just put them in the air.
Hello,
Put 'em up
Sensei.
2
Please
times
keep
in the
Taylor
air.
safe from
Put 'em
Jimmy.
back down on the ground.
I don't
Stop
like
us,
my
push.
women bruised and
3
battered.
times,
Seriously
bring 'em up
though,
and
what's your
link 'em.
plan if contestants turn
And
violent?
now, you're gonna
Get
put the
more
pressure, You're
violent.
gonna try to touch your toe to the
That's my
floor.
plan.
You're gonna try to touch your toe to the floor. It might flip you. We're going best out of 5 now.
Okay.
Are you boys ready to swamp wrestle?
Yes, sir.
Like 2 of them old gators. Now, girls,
All right.
are you ready to watch 2 of them big old gators wrestle? Are you ready to
Let's
watch
go,
them
Jimmy.
gators
Don't let the
wrestle?
gym tarts down, bro.
Are you ready? Now,
TJ stands for
actually, girls,
Twink
we want you with
Jr.
the shot, so go around and get your head
That's a good one,
sticking
Ryan.
over there in the corner.
They're all fighting for access to women. Probably.
Now, boys, when I say break, that means you stop. You stop fighting, you stop tussling, you stop arguing. If I say break, that means you stop doing what you're doing. All right, y'all. Here we go. Best out of 5.
battle of
Gator
card
and
strength.
swap wrestling. Let's put them up 1 time. Bring them down. Put them up 2 times. Bring them down. And put them up 3 times and go.
Oh, uh-oh. Ah, man.
1 point, Jimmy.
Honest thoughts on
Okay,
Cole?
Here we go.
I kind of
Best
went
out
over that
5.
earlier. I
Remember
don't have
now.
any issue with him.
All right, put them up 1 time. Put them up 2. Put them up 2 times. Put them up 3 times and go.
Let's go, TJ!
Now that's
Oh.
a TJ victory.
Oh,
right there,
okay.
boy.
Nice.
That's a TJ victory. Now let's go. 1, 2, 3.
All right. Oh, uh-oh.
That's
Oh,
a TJ victory
man.
right there, boy.
Nobody thought TJ was going to win.
TJ, all you need is 1 more. Here we go.
I'm
1,
going to answer a couple questions after this.
2.
Yo, Judge, can these other fish
3.
bets? Real niggas bet on swamp wrestling and shit.
Oh, man. We're neck and neck right now, dude.
Link your
We're
arms. Link
fucking
your
neck
arms
and
up
neck
tighter.
right now, dude. Holy
Next-
shit.
Next one, the winner. Here we go, y'all. 1,
Tips is like flat.
2. Hold up. TJ, you can bring your right leg up if that helps you. You can put that there if that helps you, boy. All right. If it doesn't help you, don't do it. But here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, they
We're gonna
missed.
try again now. 1, 2, 3. Now that's a Jimmy victory, boy.
I'm not
That was a
letting
good
your shit
backwards
ever, you
roll.
fucking faggot.
What?
I'm fucking with. Fuck y'all.
What?
Nicely done, Jimmy.
What?
Round of applause. Round of applause for Jimmy, y'all.
That was.
Round of applause for Jimmy.
Whew, that was something, man.
Round of applause for Jimmy.
That was something, bro. Oh man. Anyway,
Fucking bad guy.
You already are, bro.
Dubes, thank you for the 199. Give him a left way lesson, dude. I would love to do that. I would love to. You know what? Maybe one day we'll just be headbutts day. I'll do headbutts day. It'll just all be headbutt shit. We have our tank villain.
In my book, JJJJJJJJJ.
Somebody asked me how long I'm gonna be streaming for. At least probably like 2 hours. You know, probably at least 2 hours, maybe more. Hey Scott, least favorite contestant? I'd rather not say that.
Yeah, you can.
Nadia, I did think Jimmy was going to win, though TJ put up a really good fight that I didn't expect him to put up. Scott, my whole mom's side of the family are Sullivans. I know it's a popular last name, but you got a family in Canada that you know of, and oh damn, TJ is jumping, might win him this. Yeah, that was really close. I don't have any family in Canada that are Sullivans. If I have Canadian family, it's like very distant family that comes from people who stayed in like Canada before one of my ancestors came down here and married into the Sullivan family. I have both French Canadian as well as Anglo Canadian ancestry, if you can call it that, right? I guess technically it would just be French and English ancestry. I have like multiple kinds of English ancestry. I have like English from the from the colonials, and then English from the Anglo Canadians and things like that. It's funny. Anyway, yeah, I'm a lot of things. I'm a mutt and then some, but naturally.
Has AIDS.
Interesting fact. I rapid, like always, STDs. You can't
Jimmy,
punch
you're
a
a
virus,
loser.
you know.
Everyone hates you.
What do you
Just
say
if
about
want to win,
STDs?
no one likes you. You're ANASSULTER and you lie.
Oh, someone mad that I'm not in the doghouse. But yeah, you can't punch a virus, so I really don't fuck with STDs. And yeah, they're like.
Dude, you can't punch a virus. Jimmy, you can't punch a person.
You can punch countless other things, and well, fuck.
No, you can't.
At that point, I'd rather be 2 inches away from a nuke going off, you know? Fuck that.
Where did he get
How'd I do,
STDs
Mr.
from?
M? How'd I do, Heaven?
I went to high school with Jimmy, and I know for a fact he fucks dogs. Jimmy fucks dogs, Jimmy fucks dog, Jimmy fucks dogs.
What high school was it, faggot?
Dude, he is just...
Total Jimmy Nation
He just
victory.
does not stop.
Fuck yeah.
Anyway,
We don't quit.
Jimmy, this is Fish. Gold clan owner. We still think your stories are fake and gay. You're a spur. Fuck crack also.
Gold Gang's pissed off because I found out they're...
well, Jimmy is now the villain. This will be interesting. Jimmy was always a bit of a villain, but the thing is, he was more likable than Brian.
Finish the job, Jimmy. Beef with the vacuum and give TJ some company tonight.
What was I gonna say?
I would love nothing more to beef with the vacuum, but knowing production, it's going to be funny where it's like, okay, Jimmy, suck this dust off the floor. It's like...
What was I gonna say? Jimmy's a likable villain, though. He's a Joker villain, right? Where like he does heinous things, but at least sometimes he's fun and funny, right? Brian is just like a creepy villain, like a I don't know who to compare him to.
Jimmy, no one has liked you since you ENTERP this tank. Today just
Only Brian clapped for Jimmy. Oh, there's a new bromance coming.
I had to talk to them and tell them, like, I exclude myself from the 10 people because, like, I have no beef with you.
Yeah, I have no beef with anyone else. It's like,
Dog fucker, dumb retard. Woof woof, doggy bark bark, fucker. Ain't allowed within 1,000 feet of the school. Dick nose ass face.
I can't puke because
Dick nose ass face.
Like I can't move.
Yeah,
like,
I feel like.
I like Jimmy. He has good views, just very negative all the time. Yeah. What the fuck is Trish doing? Doing what Trish always does.
I would have passed out.
Legit, I'm gonna flirt a little bit harder with her next time, and you guys are gonna see she'll allow it to happen because she will go for anyone at any time.
Hot dogs, and you saw me trying not to.
That's fucking bad.
Although I don't think she'd go for Jimmy necessarily. It's just, you know, she's naturally given to whoever and whatever she thinks is going to give her what she wants.
Jimmy Predator, Jimmy Child Abuser, Jimmy Liar, Jimmy Dog Fucker, Jimmy
Brian is the guy who peaked in high school. Yes, exactly.
We hate you.
Brian is the type of villain to constantly say he's the biggest villain to himself.
Trish, great
Yeah.
Hollywood Jimmy, he's far too powerful and will help you clear out the weaker fish.
I like all the people that are cheering against me. It's like the second I win and get mad at them, it's like
Eat the bread, bitch. Eat the bread, bitch. Eat the bread, bitch.
Yeah. The one I thought they throw.
Yeah, I mean, I just hate that.
Jimmy is now the alpha and Trish wants it. Yes, even if she's not sexually attracted to him, she's still attracted to him in some form because she knows, okay, well, this guy did well in something, he may be useful to me.
JJ loser.
I don't like to be a bad guy, but I'm damn good at it. I've been alone my whole damn life.
Oh
This shit
boy.
ain't fucking nothing new. It sucks.
I want to see Jimmy and Airsoft Fatty in a room together.
I can't puke, but I can fuck a dog. Makes sense, dumbass. Woof 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 woof, doggy fucker boy bad. Jimmy Jim Woof.
But I don't want to be part of like this 10 feet restriction.
Yeah, and I got nothing against anyone really. It's just like if they keep fanning the flames, I'm just gonna keep snapping back.
I know you can cause hell for them. But all this sucks.
Yeah, it really does.
I'm glad you won though.
No, me too.
Not like that. I mean, like say like I don't wish he would have won, but like it's just like, you know.
Yeah, this dude's autistic.
It's like how
I expected him to win, but like you know.
How can you call me a bad
I'm
teammate when
a
I'm
nice
the
guy.
one I was
I'm a
going
nice
up to
guy.
the coach
I'm a
and,
nice
you can
guy.
ask her.
Brian
I
saying
was
that to
going up
himself.
the coach was saying, look, make me do 100
Jimmy
of these
fucking
5
W,
fucking
let's go,
reps.
dog.
Something, man. Because it's like
Airsoft 49-46. Yes, Willie.
Jimmy takes his concubine queen after his victory over another man. Total Chad shit. He's the most interesting fish left.
I know.
I hate being like this. I really do.
Alright. I'm just curious what everybody else is doing, because Jimmy's said like 5 times over the last 10 minutes, like, I don't like being like this, but I'm good at it. I'm okay with it, but I don't like it. Oh. They're all hanging out. Dude, this chick is all over Shinji. I have not seen her leave, like, within 10 feet of him. I'm a victim. Yeah, Jimmy, I'm a victim. I'm a victim. I'm a victim. Cole mogged the whole tank.
Yeah, after.
I heard about the offensive stuff.
GG. Thanks for the makeup.
Yeah, of course.
The makeup? Oh, yeah, I forgot he's got makeup on his face. What's she doing hanging out with, like... This chick does kind of weird me out a little bit. She's just got a certain look about her. Like, Trish has a look about her where I feel like I could be around her and not completely hate her. This girl, though, just like the body language, the way that she is, the way she moves and looks, I'm just like, nah, there's something about her I'm not a big fan of. And Shinji felt the same way. I'm hearing reports. My
Moral victory. You heard who got applause when they won a point. Stay strong, TJ.
my intelligence branch, the Sensei Scott intelligence branch, is telling me that they found her social medias and that it's kind of true. You know, she's one of those types of people. So it's like,
TJ, why on earth did you trust Brian? That was a huge mistake, a devastating one. He won't tell you, but you know, ooh.
He'll be all good.
TJ, you won in my eyes. Taylor, your cute kiss. TJ, again, I am bricked and need to finish.
You don't have to do that.
You doing okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
He sleeps in there the whole night?
Yeah.
Till 12 p.m.
He's like, ah, shit, what'd I get myself into? She knows how to control a man, apparently.
Yeah, I can.
Your suspicions are accurate. Her social media is utterly reprehensible. Why? What's her social media? I am curious about it. Jimmy's apology was straight up textbook abusive BF behavior. Yeah, most people don't know how to apologize, you know? Apologies are easy. You just gotta not have an ego.
Isn't the end, train harder and kill that dog fucker.
Okay.
You know, and it doesn't mean you gotta be like bitch made about it. It doesn't mean you gotta throw yourself at somebody's feet and beg for forgiveness. It's just admitting.
I did it for you. To defend your honor. What do you have to say to your knight?
Could you bring me my notebook and a pen?
Yeah.
Anyway.
You've got the heart of a lion, but the body of a lamb. Hit that bench press as soon as you're released.
Alright.
Winner gets 1 chicken tender. Uh-oh, we're gonna... Oh, duh.
Tell TJ he is a
Wait,
heckin'
where's
doggo,
the... Oh.
good boy.
Who do I give it to, guys? Who do I give it to? 1 for TJ, 2 for Jimmy. 1 for TJ, 2 for Jimmy. Anyway. She's an ex-goth, sort of trashy girl from socials. Nothing too crazy, but yeah. Okay.
As soon as you're out of this. TJ Strong.
Oh yeah, I was talking about Jimmy's apology. Yeah, apologies are easy. You just can't be an asshole. Like you, a lot of people like they liken apologizing to begging somebody for forgiveness and things like that, but that's not. Oh, too late. It was TJ. I wanted to give it to TJ, but I figured I'd let you guys decide. Too late. My bad. Anyway.
You said it's like on your bed?
It's right near the...
Yeah, I don't know. Some people are just not good at giving apologies, and it's because they think that like they lost if they give an apology, but that's not the case.
Yeah.
Wait a second. 1, 2, 3. Thank you, Flan's shirt, for the $1. I really appreciate that.
TJ, it's Ween Clan. Chin up, baby boy. TJ Maxing will continue.
Did you say
tomorrow.
Ween Clan?
Be careful in there. Rumor is Jimmy fucks dogs.
Anyway, but yeah, thank you, Flan's shirt. I really appreciate that. Oh, Fish Toys. Oh, duh. It's Fish Toys and SFX, fucking sound effects. Okay, duh. Silly me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Nice crucifix, Sensei. Thank you very much. It was my grandfather's. It was given to him by his mom. When my grandfather died, they gave it to me. Dude, what are these two doing? There's almost a sexual tension here to this. Because they wouldn't just be sitting around each other silently for no reason. Really what it is they want to be around each other, but neither of them wants to make the first move. Did she just whisper something? Wait, who's there? Oh, fucking Shinji.
Brian, this is Wolf of Walmart again. I believe in you. Continue to cut the bitchly out of your psyche. Sigs OTW love.
Thank you. I really need to hear that right now. Thank you.
I think TJ said his favorite character in Wizard of Oz was the Scarecrow, so it adds up. They can feel CK watching, dude. I wonder what CK is up to. I'm gonna check that real quick.
Anyone wants to play Pong?
They should play fucking beer pong or something.
I'll just sit here and think.
How do I detach it from the... Oh, there it is.
Dude, if I get a chance to drink with these guys, I'm gonna bring in beer pong.
Could have held Taylor instead of punching her, so Peg This will haunt you forever. Circumflex, 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 circumflex,
Punching
circumflex,
her.
circumflex, circumflex,
Punching
circumflex.
her? Bitch, you think she'd be able to walk if I punched her? Yeah, I cut it like this, but it was just me going in her face saying, fight me, faggot.
Jimmy, you totally cried like a bitch earlier and everyone laughed at you. Gonna cry again, you little bitch? Wah, wah, wah.
No. I cried because I hated getting angry. And I wanted to show I was remorseful.
Wait, he cried?
But if they want to keep fanning the flames, well, who am I to deny them?
Brian should go to the soup kitchen.
Well, they picked the wrong fucking one, that's for sure.
Don Mancini with the $5. Thank you very much, man. I miss summer. I miss summer too, dude. Summer, like I know one of the jokes I play into is like, oh, I like every girl on the show, man. But Summer was like really fucking pretty, dude. Like, it's insane. Seeing her on camera, everybody was like, whoa, holy
Let's
shit.
fucking go, Jimmy. Jimmy
But
doesn't
like,
chuck
yeah,
anything,
she was
right?
like really
Villain gang,
fucking
rise up,
pretty,
be the
dude.
man we need, dog.
You know, it sucks she's not more emotionally stable. You know, she can find herself a man and, you know, do whatever. I don't know, but it's like crazy. Like, there's only been a few times in my life where I've seen a girl and I'm like, wow, she is really fucking pretty, dude. And that's one of the times. The other time was my wife, of course. Jimmy's cry apology was the most cringe thing Jimmy did, and that says a lot. If there's a clip of Jimmy doing the cry apology,
Jimmy, this is the beginning of your hero
could somebody
journey.
send it to me
You
and we'll
must
check it out?
understand that Brian is your enemy. Save the tank from him.
Yeah, no shit. Why do you think I put my ear to this door?
Jimmy, can you sing Chocolate Rain by Taze and Day? Your voice would be perfect for it, Naga.
That'd be great.
Can you give me a second? I gotta mellow out a bit.
Mellow out.
Jimmy, you aren't
I don't
sorry.
think
You're
Jimmy
a
can do
schizophrenic
that.
Retard. How long until you blow up again? You lack control.
No, I have plenty of control.
Jimmy, would you throw a Roman salute to the camera? Hail victory for the
Oh,
1,000
I see.
viewer.
Oh,
You are the
okay.
leader
All
we
right.
needed.
I don't think he knows what a Roman salute is. I don't think he knows what a Roman salute is.
This is production. If you need some face paint to do the Joker thing, just holla ninja shit. Yay!
Me tard you tard retard nation. Me tard you tard retard nation. Me tard you tard retard nation.
Hope Summer gets the help she needs for real, though. Yeah, me too. Me too.
The vacuum just surpassed you in endorsements. Stop being a pussy and ask production if you can beef with it.
That's suicide, man. You know they're not gonna make it a fair challenge.
Jimmy, now that TJ is the dog in the doghouse, will you go fuck him too? Circumflex dog fucker. Circumflex dog fucker. Circumflex dog fucker. Circumflex.
We'll see a couple more TTSs and then we'll go ahead and we'll check around. There's probably not much going on right now.
Jimmy, my little baby boy, I'm so sorry the results are in. You have hyper mega death AIDS.
Shit. I should have known.
Dude, I want to see if I can find diaries. Like what the hell is this thing right here? That looks like a book of some type that could potentially have something written in it. I want to see what he writes in his little thing. Shinji had one too, but I obviously can't read Japanese, you know. Jimmy failed to salute properly. Automatic boot from the house.
Jimmy, you the man. Fuck gold tards trying to bring it down. Jimmy endorsements at an all-time high. Fuck these tards win.
Jimmy, you are
What's a
Red
Roman
Riot's top
salute?
guy.
Can I
You
see?
need to
Go ahead and
back to
go ahead and look it up. Jimmy has a sexual predator vibe.
Jimmy, embrace your role
I
as
can't
the
say
crazy
no.
bad guy. You are the best contestant left. Start lifting. Trust no one.
Belts are a deletion liability. Sam has to be smarter. I mean, you could kill yourself with a lot of things, dude. You know? You could use your pants. Right? You could. You could use your shirt. You could use a lot of things. The idea that I mean, I wouldn't mind if the karate gis and the belts were kept downstairs, but I'm not going to force that, right? And the reason why is because last time I was there, Jimmy didn't do karate because he had mayo on his gi or some shit like that. It would be nice to know that the gis are not going to be used as an excuse to get out of karate. I would like that, but yeah, like nobody's gonna fucking hang themselves with a belt, you know. And there's 24/7 monitoring on everybody. So even if somebody was fucked up, they would be sussed out and then told to leave. You know, not like told like get the hell out, but they'd be told, hey, like you're not doing too hot, dude. We got to get you out of here. Way before that would even happen.
Furry fucker Jimmy Circumflex hates women circumflex.
What's more important? Okay.
He hits women over
Honor,
game woman
victory.
beater. Circumflex jerk off to Lola Bunny.
Honor is more important than victory, but also playing by the rules and having honor are not the same things. Because you have people who they stack the rules in their favor. Right? Now, honor doesn't mean anything if you're playing by a rule set that was specifically corrupted by somebody who you're playing against, right? To have quote-unquote honor in that situation is to basically just be a fucking loser, right? That's what it is. But if you're just asking this question, right? If you're just asking this question for the sake of asking it, I will pick honor. Sensei Scott, stab defense when you can't run away. I'm from Birmingham. It's stab central. I have a dummy knife. If I can get in there with the dummy knife, we'll go over knife defense and shit like that, and we'll see if we can run drills or something. I have a breast pad that'll make it a little bit easier. That would be pretty hilarious.
He's like, damn it, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Oh, Brian, take this fucking Vaseline. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
You don't know what to do with Vaseline, dude? You were in the goon cave the other day, weren't you? Alright, we'll see what everybody else is up to. Oh, she's one of those people who moves in her sleep. You want to just watch Nifty for a little bit? There's 100. We are one of 118 people who are just watching Nifty sleep.
Play the long game.
Hey Scott, I sent the Jimmy crying clip to you on your Instagram DMs. Okay, I'll check that out.
I know, but I wouldn't take them if they didn't fucking ask.
Just take 25% like a banker's fee.
Ah, okay. All right. Hold up. I gotta do something real quick. Waiting for the thing to post. I posted it so that I could click it here. The hell? Ah, there it is. Okay. We're going to take a look at that Jimmy crying clip real quick.
Sorry. I swear to you. I hate being angry. If it was me, DJ, should you have for elimination? God damn it. I have nowhere to go back to after this, and that's not an excuse to be mean to you. I just have nothing left, man. I'm in so much debt just to get here. But I've tried, I've spun my wheels to it, I'm fucking trying. I'm trying to be as productive as possible to fucking make it in this life, even if it's just to be fucking comfy. I'm sorry. I've tried to fucking tell the coach, hey, I'll fucking do 200 reps of everything 5 fucking times. I can't do the math right now, but god damn it, that would be a lot. I didn't want to leave you guys hanging, but I knew if I fucking threw up, I'd be out. I wouldn't be able to participate in the final one. I'm sorry. I really am.
Jimmy, maybe also just apologize for threatening her.
I'm sorry for threatening you.
And you realize she's like a much smaller female.
Yes.
And that's probably pretty scary.
Yes.
I do.
You get that?
I do. That's what I say. me being like this.
Okay. Can you promise to not ever do that again?
Swear to you, yes.
You swear?
I'll just fucking go to bed.
Okay.
Like I always have. This is the only thing I know where it's like, at least if I'm asleep, I can't be mad.
Can you just say that whole thing louder?
I said going to bed is the only thing I know to like get me to stop. Because if I'm asleep, I can't be mad. That's why you see.
This is 9 minutes long. We won't watch the whole thing, but I just want to pause to say that like that is the fakest crying I think I've ever seen in my life. Like, there's a reason why his head's down there. It's because he doesn't want anyone to see that he's probably smiling. He's probably like, if you were to get a camera pointing up underneath, he'd probably be like, I just need to go to bed. He'd be like that. That is crazy, dude. Holy shit, that is crazy. Let's keep going on it. Let's keep going on it. Jimmy has 2 modes with women: assault. R1B says Jimmy has 2 modes with women: assault and sexual assault. That's crazy, dude. Holy shit. Oh man. Yeah, that's crocodile tears and then some. If someone apologized to me like this, I would not accept it. Yeah, I'd probably clown on him if I'm being honest with you. Oh, excuse me. Jimmy always adopts a movie-esque persona of who he wants to be, like fake badass guy, fake clever guy, fake remorseful guy. It's all fake. Yeah, and that's what I was gonna say. It's like, yo, is this a movie? You know, is this the part where somebody is like down bad and they have to apologize or they have to like say some shit? Is that what's going on right now? And he's had 12 years of experience with both. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I think Jimmy types are actually less violent. Oh, yeah, no. Jimmy is, like I said, Jimmy is someone who he has a temper, but that temper does not extend beyond him yelling and acting aggressive. Not actually even, like, being aggressive insofar as he's putting hands on people and things like that, but more so acts of aggression to try and just get you to respect his anger. I said that a little bit earlier. And that's how it is with a lot of people like that. They just want you to respect their anger. And I'm not saying that in a way that's meant to be like, oh, that's all they want. That's all they want. No, it's a bad thing. People like that are bad. You know, I'm not trying to be like Jimmy's bad, although, you know, you can't. He himself is saying that he's okay with being the bad guy. But that's typically where acts of aggression come from with these people. And that's what that was. The whole, like, getting in Taylor's face, lunging at her in the way that he did. He wouldn't have actually hit her. Even if there was nobody in the room and no cameras, he wouldn't have actually hit her. He just wanted to scare her. And it didn't work. Right? Or I'm sure it did. It's just that Taylor wasn't going to show it because she knows that that's what Jimmy wanted. And if she flinched or anything like that, then it would have validated Jimmy, if that makes sense. Sam looks like Woody and this house looks like Sid's house. You're kind of right. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, correct. If he just hits her, she'll be scared for the next time. Yeah, but that would be bad. By the way, this was just hours ago. Now he's shit-talking her in the room already. Exactly. You know. What else would you expect? Hold on. Sean says he doesn't act how actual humans act. He just knows what he sees in movies and on the internet. Poorly socialized as a child, I would suspect. Yeah, probably.
When I'm about to blow up, I'll just go to bed. It's not to quit. It's so I don't blow up.
There's a zip in my boot.
Anything else you feel like saying?
I just can't stress enough. I am sorry. I hate being mad at people. I never wanted to be mad at you or anyone. I tried everything. I tried to pull out every card. It was like, I just snapped, and I'm sorry.
Okay. Ground team, was that loud enough?
Oh, ground team, was that loud enough?
Jimmy, unfortunately, you do have to just let's start from the top and just do it loud enough that the mics can pick it up.
What?
The whole apology.
You just need some sleepy time. That's all it is. He's just tired.
I'm sorry. I hate being that way. I never wanted to get mad. I never wanted to threaten you. I never wanted to make you uncomfortable. I tried everything I could. I even offered the coach, it's like, okay, look, obviously we're behind in the eating competition. I offered the coach, I could do each exercise 200 times, 5 different times each, and that would have killed me, but god damn it, if I threw up, I'd be tapped out.
What the fuck, bro?
It was hard enough to
Even Shinji is like, I was trying to comfort the guy, but I need a smoke, dude.
Because I know if I threw up, then I'd be out. I never wanted to yell at you, I never wanted to threaten you, it just came out because of the stress and the fear of having to compete against TJ and Shinji for fucking elimination. I have nowhere to go after this. That's not an excuse for my behavior, it's just the truth. I know I look scary, but god damn it, I'm scared. Above all else, I'm just tired of it all. I'm tired of being always left behind. And no matter how hard my wheels spin for being a productive member of society, I'm tired of being left behind. And I was just fucking petrified. I was petrified of having to go up against TJ or Shinji because all 3 of us are like
Just taking a call in the middle of an
top
apology.
dogs in the audience, I think. And like, I can't compete against that. I can, but I know that I'd lose.
Yeah, some movie type quote.
Apologizing for real, and I understand that Haley was no doubt scared.
Jimmy, to be fair, Jimmy, we are kind of focusing on what's
Good night,
wrong
Sean.
in your life, and I think what we want to focus on is making this other person feel that you're
Sad Naruto
remorseful.
music starts playing.
I didn't mean to truly threaten you. I didn't mean to put you through that. When I tell you about things about me, it's not to make excuses. It's to help illustrate to you why I am the way I am. And truly, it's just like, I didn't want to make you feel uncomfortable. I didn't.
I'm gonna do that, young Sneed.
I can only imagine what sort of.
I'm gonna pull him aside one day, right? I'm gonna pull him aside, and I'm gonna be like, look, I'm not teaching anyone else but you this, because I think you're ready for it. All right? This is the real 5-point exploding heart technique. And then just go at it.
Fear you went through. And I'm truly sorry. I can't imagine the fear and pain you went through when I yelled that at you, and when I got up in your face and yelled at you to fight me.
The house isn't that bad yet, but it will start to smell awful sometime soon. I know it will.
What? I didn't mean to. I swear to you, I didn't mean to. And I'm so sorry I put you through that. Going forward, if by some miracle you forgive me, that'll never happen again, I swear.
You didn't just threaten me, you hit your nose with my nose.
That was not.
No, that's called an
intentional,
Escobar
but yes,
kiss.
I am aware that I hit your nose against my nose. I can't imagine the fear you went through, and I can't imagine the pain you went through. I just want you to know I'm so sorry. Putting you through that.
Go hard on him and say you're sorry that you didn't mean to. Well, Coochie officer, maybe next time you can apply, and if I end up on season 3, we can we can do our thing. I don't think Jimmy is.
Nice. First try.
Yeah. Wait a second. I was curious what that was supposed to be, but let's go ahead. Check in on the fishies. Sorry, I didn't mean to. I hate being this way. Yeah, I'll do that. I am gonna... Wow, she's really fucking... Okay. Alright, Taylor. Okay, Taylor. Alright. I have 2 pairs of shin guards. I'm gonna bring both pairs in, and we're gonna do kicks next time. We're gonna add in kicks to the kick sparring. Not the kick sparring. The body shot sparring. And then if we can find the space, which I'll be honest with you, I'm not 1,000% sure if we will be able to, but I have a couple of ideas. If we can find the space, then we will go ahead and, what will we do? First off, what's Ben up to? What? Where did Ben go? Did Ben run up there quick before I could... And where's Jimmy now? But yeah, if I can do... Oh, there he is. If I can add head punches, right, to the sparring, I will. But it's not something I'm going to do unless I absolutely feel like I can in a relatively safe manner. One idea that I have is to basically make it like Mortal Kombat. We clear out this room and we lay the mats down in a straight line. Unfortunately, it'll be kind of difficult to be able to move circular, which is what you would want to do, and it's what I want to do. I'm a very mobile fighter. So it'll actually be a little bit tougher on me. But, we'll at least have some space to be able to go back and forth and shit like that. And, people won't be getting hit and getting knocked into walls and other things like that. So, that's a potential plan that if I can get the producers to okay, I will go ahead and do. But, we'll see. Other than that, I know we will end up doing kick sparring. We definitely will do kick sparring, and I'm looking forward to that because I was going kind of easy on them. I was letting them have it a little bit on the body shots. But the thing is, right?
Oh yeah, I don't smoke them, so that's I'm like.
Yeah, they're just talking about smoking. But the thing is, right, with the body shot sparring, it was a little bit tough. Not because like they were hard to fight or anything like that, but because when all you have to worry about is from here down to your waist, it's real easy to defend that, right? But when kicks are added into that, it's going to be so much harder for them. In addition to that, I kick fucking hard. I can kick real hard. Make them do Taekwondo. We could do that. Taekwondo sparring as well.
But I got no problem sharing. I gotta write my comedy sketch anyway.
I've already wrote mine.
Okay.
I've already wrote my comedy sketch, surprisingly.
Really?
It's a chain of a lot of events happened that I just combined together.
Really
in a melodic.
The Marquise says Jimmy doesn't have to stay away from Trish. Is that true? I had no clue.
TJ, lay with your head outside the door. Give this girl what's literally laying by your doghouse some attention.
How you holding up?
I'm good, just fine.
Did you want it?
I did.
You look good, okay? You should talk to this girl, though.
You should talk to this girl, though. Damn it, TJ. Wow, he's like, no. And he turns around. TJ, what are you doing, man? Although, I can understand. I can understand. People who don't keep their elbows tucked when doing body boxing is a painful experience. Yeah, it is. Trish said she doesn't mind being near him. Yeah, now that he won the beef. Hold a kumite like in blood sports. Dude, that'd be great. I'd love to do shark bait. If you don't know what shark bait is.
talk to a TJ. Conversate, my man. Circumflex, circumflex. Ooh, circumflex, circumflex. Ooh, circumflex, circumflex. JG, circumflex, circumflex. Ooh, circumflex. Peace.
Anyway, yeah, we'll do shark bait one day if we can. That'll be terrible. They will hate that. You allow them headshots at the level at Jimmy is getting chinned, no doubt. Oh, at the level they are at. Yeah, no, like, I wouldn't let them do headshots with each other, right? I would do headshots with them because I know that I'm not going to get tagged in a really bad way. I know how to roll with punches. And then in addition to that, I'm also not going to absolutely kill them, right? I'll let them have it to the body and the legs, but I'm not going to, like, absolutely kill them with body shots and shit like that. Steel, we're going to go ahead.
Koike, please lay the other way. You're missing out on those
I voted for Brian to steal TJ's chips.
We want to hear you guys chat. Circumflex, circumflex.
Uh-oh, bedroom 1, what's going on?
Good thing I did smoke.
Oh, what? They fucking got the
I
Xbox?
feel like I should have smoked on the way here. But then again, I'm
Where'd they
glad I
get
did.
that?
Oh yeah, because you know TSA can be a bitch.
Scott Sensei, what are your thoughts on Wechi Ryu? I mean, I think it's pretty good now that I'm thinking of it. The shit that I've seen from those guys is actually, like, pretty decent. Like, they can really fight. Although it's not like a lot of what you typically would see, you know, in combat sports and shit like that. And I don't mean it's like, oh, it's for the streets and stuff like that. But you know, they're at least able to fight on a base level, right? You know, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
I was starting off, you know, like I told them, I was drinking wine. You gave me wine.
Yeah.
And then.
I mean, hey man, like you did a great job, and like I was even saying, like, see, I don't get like why they're yelling at him.
I want to see what they're gonna play. They're probably gonna play Halo. Dude, I would love to play Halo with these guys.
Yeah, I told them to stop yelling. I don't know if you heard. Well, you didn't hear.
Should have given him an Xbox 360 with an Red Ring of Death. Yeah, that'd be hilarious.
I told them to like stop talking so I could concentrate because it kept coming up and like.
Racism equals solved. Also, great job, Scott. Thank you, Joe.
I don't like to have a lot of ear, you know.
Cole was throwing good uppercut body shots on Jimmy. I'll have to take a look at that. I wouldn't mind reacting.
No. So this.
I wouldn't mind reacting to some of the body shot fights. I released them on my channel. I have one more coming out. It's gonna be Brian versus TJ, if I remember correctly. If not, no wait. I think it's Brian versus me. It's either Brian versus me or Brian versus TJ. I forget which, but I have another one that's gonna be coming out tomorrow. I'll end up releasing that. So yeah, there's that. Maybe we'll react to them.
Packs of cigarettes on his own. That's what me and Shinji were doing. Because, like, you know, TJ, we knew that, like, he wouldn't be good enough to do the cigarette challenge because TJ don't smoke.
Play Halo with them and tell them how realistic the fighting is. Dude, I'll do that. I'll lie to them and be like, yeah, I was actually in the Green Berets. I'm not above stolen valor, after all. No, but I want to think up other lies I can tell them. Like, if I get an opportunity to, or if they ask, I'm gonna double down on my last name being Braga, right? I'm just curious what else is going on.
Tell that dude at the bar we told him to shake that shit, yet he didn't comply. He has the biggest guyet in the room.
Shake that shit.
Shake that what shit?
I don't know.
Shake shit?
I guess they shake your ass. Yeah.
Oh fuck!
Oh no. Oh.
Just at the right time.
Oh my god. Wait, maybe do it to that camera.
This
that
camera.
Jeez, bro.
Nice, dude. Nice. Ryder? What? Oh yeah. Ryder. No. I have Ryder. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell them I did the motion capture for Halo. I'm gonna double down on my last name being Braga as well. I'm gonna tell them, oh yeah, no, like my last name really is Braga. That's my real name is Scott Braga. If I get an opportunity, I'm gonna tell them that I was actually in prison and that is actually where I learned karate. I have a backstory for that built up, but The thing is, I don't go in there to hang out typically. I did get permission to hang out with them once, right? I don't exactly know when that's gonna be. It'll probably be a surprise or something like that. I'll probably just one day be like, "Yo, can I hang out with them today?" And they'll be like, "Yeah" or "Nah." But if I get the opportunity to, I'm gonna double down on everything that I've told them thus far. The Japanese live in a parallel universe. They might as well, given how different the cultures are. All right, let's see if these fucking guys. Oh. Tell them that Copper Cab stole your content. I will.
That's a heat of the moment yelling.
Thank you.
Hey, sorry to bother you. Can you let them know that y'all forgot the power cord for the television? Thank you. We got 360 if you want to play. Yeah.
Jimmy, after today, trying to be like, "Hey, sorry to bother you. Hey." Jimmy's building for another content explosion. Damn, bro.
You do you.
Oh, wait, no. There we go.
In a little bit.
Are we allowed to drink that wine?
That's what I was thinking.
You guys are.
I'm drinking.
We're gonna drink that
Can I get a
toilet
little
wine.
bit if you can?
Yeah, I got it.
Thank you.
Was that your girl in the yellow pants there? No, my girl is laying.
I wish I was
My girl. There's my girl right there.
Yep, Baldi's. The Old Spice is mine.
I know.
Without my Old Spice, I smell horrendous, and well, that's a big
I'm
loss
just
for
praying
everyone
that
else.
one day. I'm just praying that one day that we can just.
Who do you think is the coolest MDE member? I think Ben would be the coolest to just chill with. I don't know. I like them all. You know, they've all been really good to me, and they're all really cool dudes. So I don't know if I can pick.
We knew the rules.
Like I'm in Hiroshima.
Start a fight club around contestants. That'd be great.
Let's see if this works.
Hey, that's when like I get to see some TV.
Hey, pardon me,
Trisha's
boss.
love
Would you
language
like
is
to kind of
hood shit.
rotate the bed a bit?
It no joke probably
Because,
is.
we don't have an out.
It no
Wait,
joke
we
probably
do have an
is.
outlet close by. I'm a dummy. Sorry about that.
Are you okay right now, babe?
Thank you.
Okay, just making sure.
Game night.
Fucking pork hot dogs. I feel so disgusting.
The Halo 3 copy that was in there could have gotten shredded up, but I got somebody bringing games.
Okay. Yeah, like if y'all want to play first, go on ahead.
Someone needs to charge Jimmy and do a
What
double
kind of
leg
game is it?
takedown for dominance. That'd be great.
I've never played Halo. This would be the first time.
Can you say
I'm
anything on the attic, or are
Well, I
you
mean,
keeping your
you
word
can play it on
flow
easy.
low? I don't know anything about the attic. I'll be honest with you. It wasn't even like that when I toured the house a few days before we went live.
Jimmy, this is your chance to ask for more N-word passes.
That's true. That's true.
Don't sleep on it. JJJJJJJJJJJJJJJJJJJ.
This fucking animal pours himself a glass and then takes a swig from the bottle.
You're gonna hear some of the
Brian, I
wild shit.
truly hate you. I'm just curious. The bunk.
He was thinking, he was like, feels bad because he's cool with Jimmy, but yeah, I can definitely see that because he's really been, I can tell he's been in his head, yeah, for a little bit. Yeah.
Getting better at using the map.
I'm gonna sleep right here. Or are you sleeping right here?
I'm probably gonna sleep on the couch, but I mean, like, it's big enough to fit through.
Yeah.
Why don't they sleep on the beds? Did the beds get fucked up? I'm sure they probably did to some degree. Will you ever test Jimmy's 12 years of MMA experience? I already did. I already did cryptic. A couple of times. Scott, how about you go full contact sparring with Brian? I'm trying to work on that. Don't worry. Scott, do you know anything about Nifty? She's a very interesting character. No, honestly. I had a short conversation with her in the basement before she went on, because I was on my way out when she was on her way in. But, other than that, I don't know anything about her. Other than the fact that she's the content queen. Imagine drinking out of a bottle after Brian's rat mouth touched it. Yeah, nah. You were the fight stunt coordinator for Quentin. Yeah, that's a good lie to tell. That's a good lie. I'll tell him I was, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was the Tarantino movie, right? With like Bruce Lee's like fucking stunt double or some shit like that. I'm pretty sure it kind of parodied the Tate murders and things like that, the Marilyn Manson thing. I might tell him that, either that or tell him one like it's I was the stunt coordinator for Reservoir Dogs. Right, I was the fight coordinator for Reservoir Dogs, a movie that doesn't have any fighting in it at all. Resist this as much as possible, and then double leg.
What did I whisper?
I might do that.
I whispered something to Taylor. I said, do you want to chain it?
I said, thanks, man.
I said, you're welcome.
No, you like got down and whispered something in her ear.
I was chaining the
Oh, I
cigarette.
saw that.
You were chaining her cigarette?
Chaining?
Yeah,
The fuck is... Oh. We call that butt fucking. We didn't call it chaining, we called it butt fucking.
Yeah, they're on my ass.
The women in the house need some extra self-defense sessions as long as Jimmy is around. Very true. I trained Michael B. Jordan for the Creed movies. Somebody asked me if I trained Conor McGregor. Because that was a joke that was told on Sam and Nick After Dark. What's it called? I definitely should tell them about the Michael B. Jordan thing. Alright, let's go ahead and see. Oh. Fucking bedroom 3. I want to see what these, Dude, I keep clicking bedroom 3 like an idiot. I want to see if they got it set up yet.
No, we need a new controller.
It's broken.
No, they need a new
doing
controller.
the thing like the other controllers are doing, where it's like you plug it in, the light turns on, but it doesn't stay on.
Yeah, that's a good idea, Bateman. Tell him you did early movies, but he kicked you out because you didn't go along with the foot stuff. I was just sitting there and I'm like, yo, Quentin, like, you know, the movie's going good and everything, but do you really gotta have a scene with you sucking on someone's toes, dude? Like, is that 100% necessary? And then when I came into work the next day, I had my fucking pink slip handed to me by one of his assistants. Oh man, tell them you know Joe Rogan and you can get them on the podcast if they win. That might not be a bad idea either. Nobody's in here other than Dwayne. What the hell is going on here?
I don't trust you, but I kind of realize.
You can have Honor but no Xbox. I'm probably gonna get going in a couple of minutes. Well, it's not that late, but it's starting to get late, and I do got to be up early tomorrow because I got some things and some stuff going on. I'm no expert, but I don't think there were Xboxes in the 70s. Yeah, I don't know. Dude, everybody's just watching Bedroom 3. There's like nothing going on in here. It's just the two women.
I lost my glasses. Oh, okay. Fine, eventually. I'm trying to think. I feel like I saw them somewhere. I think I saw them somewhere too, but I don't know the worst.
They gave him a broken controller on purpose. Oh, I get it. Okay. That's what that little blurb right here was. You were dying from the Jocko belt? Yeah. As soon as I saw that on Amazon, I was like, I need it, and I need to find something to do with it. You know? Good night, Jorge. I think this season has been way more interesting than last season. Dude, give it time. Seriously, give it time. People are shitting all over this season because, like, their favorite got cut because, again, he was being kind of like crazy, right? If I'm being as nice about it as possible, I could be mean about it if I wanted to, but I don't want to be mean about it. Like, he was being kind of crazy, and it was basically just ready to go, right? And people are mad about that, and it's like, all right, fine, I get it. You know, you don't want to see him go, cool, totally. But like, some of the things that are being said are fucking weird. Like, people are like, oh, let's see if this season makes as much money as last season. It's like, what do you care? Are you getting a slice? Are you in on it? You getting some of the money too? No, you're not. So like, why, like, if you're gonna be critical, why are you gonna be critical that way? That's not being critical of something. Like that's not levying criticism against something. That's just being a hater, right? If you're sitting here talking about like, your cash cow ain't gonna make as much money this year. It's like, all right, dude, fucking shut up. It's day 12. It's fucking day 12, and we've had multiple "it's over, we're backs," right? Sometimes in the same day, you know. So it's just funny the way people are. All right, bedroom 1.
In order. And obviously you're welcome in here. Just throwing that out there. I overheat easily, so I'm turning the heat down.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't blame you because the wine and shit and the blankets are like toasty under here. I'm just comfortable.
So out of curiosity, you lived in Florida your whole life?
No.
No?
Well, I'm African, but I was born lived in the States my whole life.
Okay.
No, okay, so he is African.
Speak my languages and stuff.
It's probably from like French Guiana or something like that.
So it works?
That one does.
Somebody said he has a French name, that's why.
You can put 2 in there, right?
Mm-hmm. And then we can have some fun. We'll just play it on easy mode.
Thank you, NXT.
Easy mode.
So Halo, like, what's the is it like sci-fi fantasy?
A bit, yeah.
What's going on, Nubian Muscle Crisis? How you doing? Night of Justice. Early in Season 1, Jet talked about the unlimited number of contestants that were there to replace the cast. People forget this detail. Yeah, yeah. People don't know what they're talking about with this season. I'm way more invested in the character studies of Brian and Jimmy.
I'm gonna just
Yeah, I mean,
real quick.
it's different. It's not that one is better than the other, right? I'm sure there's going to be people who have their opinions on which one's better, which one's worse, and things like that. Brian is having a narcissistic meltdown. Brian stole TJ's chips and then gave them all to TJ. He's going on a rant in bedroom 3. Oh, man, dude. Really?
In a new dawn.
Thank you. I got fucking chips. I don't need his right now.
No one wants to see gay-ass friendship alliances. This is a competition soup kitchen, Brian. JJ.
Yeah, but he's a good fucking ally to have. He listens to me. That's important.
If TJ is in your debt, then you are in ours, bitch.
Shut up.
Fair.
Fuck you.
Fair. Fuck it. Yeah. Fair. Fuck it.
He's being a bitch. No, that's okay.
All you TJ Maxers have better fucking appreciated that.
TJ Maxers.
I mean it. Like, holy fuck.
So he stole TJ's chips and then gave the chips to TJ and is now trying to act like he's Jesus or something? Is that what's going on? You okay? Okay.
I was not pussying out. The way the judge said, there was things I picked up on. When he was measuring his fucking head, he's like, "Are you disloyal? Would you steal?" He told me, "I like TJ too."
No brain, Brian.
I need fucking booze.
I need fucking booze.
Fucking cigarettes.
Oh, man.
All you TJ Maxers, I kept it in the fucking game.
That's always... Oh.
TJ was able to keep all his money from the Hebrew. Now that is real swamp magic.
That is real. That is some real ass swamp magic. I don't know what's happening to my fucking Jewish brain here.
I just want to see...
I just...
Fuck! I just want to see, I just want to see someone... I want to see the moment Brian breaks. I want to see the moment the TTS comes in that causes Brian to just throw a chair into a wall. That's what I really want to see. I need my Coke drink, yes.
The only ones who are a real fucking problem are Trish and Jimmy.
Brian is trying to be interesting, but can only copy the Cole bit. Sad. Yeah, and he can't even copy it right. Based Alcatraz says, I think people should let things flow.
Sorry, Wolf of Walmart, but you know what? It's day fucking 12 out of what, like 40 fucking 2?
Yeah, so you better get used to it, pussy.
He's been a good ally so far.
I think that people should let things flow more, especially with a project like this. The last that last 6 weeks might be a reflection of the give it to me now society we live in. Yeah, maybe.
Trying to think, I'm like, who the fuck would I rather face at the end? Someone who can just like get so amped up with anger that they're unstoppable, like fucking Jimmy, or someone who can just play mind games like Trish. I want Trish on my side, so Trish is a really good fucking ally.
You're overthinking. The goal is to be entertaining. This is the boring route.
Alright.
PPL telling not to steal are just TJ fans.
Yeah, I'm sure. But I need allies.
I think you could actually win this, Brian. Your performance in the last 2 days has been impressive. Good job, man. Carrot.
Carrot. Thank you. Look, I can't lose the audience. I can't lose the endorsements over this shit. That's what's been fucking me this whole time.
You're already losing in the endorsements. The endorsements fucking route, dude.
But
I'll give him another minute.
I am gonna use them.
What does he keep saying? He needs allies. You literally don't need allies. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's
fucking favor. I just did them.
Maybe he's ODing on Vance pills and he's doing too much thinking.
If he doesn't help me, he's done. If he doesn't fucking work for me, he's done. I see the way Taylor looks at me. I will fuck him up mentally if he fucks me over with this.
Oh yeah. He doesn't give a shit about Taylor, bro.
I need him to help me get out strong. Alright, I know I'm overthinking shit, but like, god damn, man. You try this shit. You try this fucking shit.
Did Brian do the right thing?
Are you a fool?
I voted no.
You said you wanted to win us over, and now you shitting on TJ and the Maxers.
I'm not. That's not what I'm
Chill
trying to
out.
fucking. Alright, you're right. Okay. You're right. Fair. Chill out. I just don't want this to fuck me.
Jew, blessed is he who in the name of charity and goodwill shepherds the weak through the valley of the darkness.
I have a surprise for Brian next time I end up going
He
in.
has so much more fucking potential than he understands. He can be a strong
Judge
ally.
gave you a mission. You failed. You think that was a good idea?
Wait,
Stop fucking overthinking and being angry at nothing. Go chill.
Okay.
I just want to see where he goes off to. No, he's probably in bedroom one. Oh, my stream disconnected for a second. It seems like. Regardless, I'm probably gonna end up getting out of here. Or probably I'm just going to get out of here. Thank you all very much. I really appreciate you guys coming. This is another very big stream. I'm also gonna be streaming on Sunday as well. It's going to be Fallout Sunday. We're gonna be finishing the Honest Hearts thing, the Honest Hearts expansion, all right, DLC, whatever you may call it. And yeah, we're gonna have a good time. Other than that, I have a video coming out on Monday. I am also filming and editing more videos, and also there's gonna be something coming up tomorrow as well, not on this channel but on a different channel. Go ahead, take a look at that.